First off, it's definitely a blessing, you know, to be competing for, you know, the best team in the Czech Republic and being able to win, you know, the MVP, you know, of course, in my second year is a crazy thing. I just owe it all to, you know, the work that I've put in over the years. I owe it all to my teammates, my coach for allowing me to play my game and believing in me. And yeah, it's definitely a blessing. I definitely won't take it for granted. Yeah, that's crazy to think about too. That was definitely an adjustment, you know, going from college. I played like 35 minutes a game, but here I've learned to be, you know, just more efficient. I feel like it's definitely helped my game and it's definitely paying off. So it's definitely going to help me in the long run. Exactly. Coach preaches that if you play 1 minute or if you play 25 minutes, it doesn't matter. When you get out there, you have to give, you know, 100% effort. He's like, you know, we play at a high-paced tempo, so it's like if you're dying out there, you know, you're doing something right. So, I mean, you know, we have, you know, a pretty deep team, so we sub a lot, and it's been successful for us, so it's fun to play that way. Yeah, I think it probably is a little bit of that. We were definitely really deep last year. I knew coming back that I would have, you know, a little bit bigger role. I mean, last year I was a rookie, so, you know, I was still learning throughout the year. Me coming back, I felt more comfortable. And like I said, Coach just, you know, believed in me. So I got here and he just allowed me to play my game. And yeah, I just owe it to him for sure for just allowing me to do that. Well, first of all, it's definitely a blessing I'm thankful for, you know, to be recognized by, you know, my peers, because at the end of the day, that's you want your respect against, you know, the people you play against, the coaches, you know, the GMs, and also the journalists. So that's definitely a good thing. But if I could say who the MVP was, maybe Shisher Autry, if it's not on our team. But, you know, if it's on our team, of course, you know, Vojta has been having a really good season, so he could definitely be the MVP. But there are a lot of good players in the Czech League, so it could go a lot of different ways. I don't know him, but I've heard of him. I've like watched his highlights. Like, I did my research, so yeah, I know a little bit about him. Hey, hopefully he can. He's had a great career overseas. My ultimate goal, of course, is the NBA, but I'm gonna just keep trying to take steps higher and higher, you know, and I can go as far as I can, honestly. So hopefully, yeah, it does help. After NBA, of course, I watch, you know, a lot of EuroLeague. I watch a lot of the ACB, the Spanish league. So yeah, any of those places would be fine with me. Like I said, it's definitely coach. I knew that Sasha was going to become, you know, the head coach, and talked to him, you know, a lot during the summer, and what the plan was going to be for me coming back. He told me that I would have a bigger role, and basically that, you know, coming into the second year, that I'd have the opportunity to have a really good season, really big season, you know, to prove myself. I feel like my first year, I feel like I left something on the table, you know, more that I could have proved, especially like in Champions League and even in Czech League. But yeah, it was definitely a great opportunity for me to come back, keep learning, and then, you know, going into this off season, I feel like I'm more mature as a player and also as a man. So it was a great opportunity for me to come back. At the end of the day, the players are just older. You know, you're playing against grown men over here, and that's definitely an adjustment. You know, the refs allow you to be more physical. And even this year, I feel like I got keyed in more on, you know, on the other team's scouting report. I mean, in college, you know, I had that same type of attention, but, you know, it's different over here. You know, they really try to take you out of, you know, certain things, and I feel like I really had to work hard to overcome that this year, and you know, it's helped me learn and I guess a different perspective on the game as well. So when I was really young, I mean, I always was walking around with the basketball. You know, I used to play outside every day. My grandpa bought me a basketball hoop when I was maybe 7, 8 years old. So I used to be out there every day, you know, with a couple of my neighborhood friends, and we'd either be outside in my driveway, his driveway, or we'd be at like this school like right around the corner, and we'd all have like pickup sessions. You know, we just hoop all the time. We lived in. Yeah, I feel like I've always been, you know, smaller, so I've always had to try to find a way to get my shot off, or you know, attack the basket, get my layups off, stuff like that. And you know, growing up, you know, we used to play. I guess we used to foul a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you know, instilled that toughness in me to, you know, still be able to get my game off. You know what I mean? Still be able to score, still be able to, you know, be effective on the court. So I feel like growing up, I was trained for that, honestly. Yeah, I feel like my dad taught me early that if you're going to be a scorer and really be effective, you have to be able to score on all three levels. And I feel like I really take pride in that. You know, if I'm not getting all the way to the basket, I shoot a lot of, you know, mid-range two-pointers. And I feel like that's kind of slept on, and, you know, in the game nowadays. Yeah, so I just thank him for, you know, teaching me how to score in a lot of different ways. Definitely my dad. My dad taught me, you know, basically everything I know from an early age. So yeah, that's all him, man. Yeah, basically the same coaching staff, the head coach and the assistant coach. Yeah, they were there when Dame was there as well. So yeah, same tips. You know, at Weber State, we worked a lot on, you know, individual skill workouts. So I feel like almost every day, you know, we worked on different things, whether that was whatever your weaknesses were, you know, we worked on a lot. So, but I mean, even to this day, I mean, my dad still gives me tips. You know, sometimes if I'm shooting the ball bad, you know, in games here, like he'll text me and be like, "Oh, you're doing this wrong." Like he can really point it out, you know, even just on camera, like what I'm doing wrong, and he's usually right. So. I feel like that's another thing that's really slept on. I don't think people realize how athletic I am. You know, sometimes I show it, sometimes I don't. You know, if I'm feeling good, I'll definitely try to dunk on somebody. But yeah, that's definitely a slept on part of my game. Yeah, I think I need to show it a little bit more. So education was really important. I didn't have anybody in my family that, you know, graduated college. So, you know, I made a promise to my mom and dad that I would definitely finish, you know, regardless of what I was studying. I had to make sure I would finish. But I studied professional sales and psychology. And after basketball, or really during basketball, hopefully soon, I want to come out with, you know, my own clothing brand. So we're working on that, you know. Yeah, I'm getting more and more into fashion, but I mean, I just think back to, you know, when I was growing up, I couldn't really afford, you know, all the name brand stuff that everybody else was wearing. So I feel like it planted that seed in me early that, you know, I wanted to have my own brand. I didn't want to, you know, go out searching for what everybody else was wearing. So I'll be happy the day I can actually come out with my own. Yeah, so yeah, my whole immediate family played basketball. My mom and dad both played in college. So yeah, it was definitely a competitive household. My sister plays right now, she's in college. So it was definitely a competitive household. You know, all my friends hooped. Like, yeah, basketball was all around me growing up. I would definitely recommend her to play. I don't know if she wants to play professionally, but we'll see. Yeah, I would definitely recommend her to play in Europe. I mean, the experiences that you can gain from, you know, playing the sport you love, but also being able to travel the world is like no other, honestly. So I'm glad I get the opportunity to do that, and these are times that I'll cherish for the rest of my life, honestly. It was definitely a big wake-up call. At the end of the day, you can't take any of these games for granted. I honestly felt like when we came out for the cup final, that we were kind of sleepwalking to start the game. And we had to dig ourselves out the hole. I mean, we lost by a small amount, but at the end of the day, you can't start the game like that. But at the end of the day, all that's on our mind now is winning a championship. We can control, and yeah, that's what our focus is. Like Coach says to us, it's war at this point. It's a war to the end. So we're gonna do everything in our power to win the championship. Yeah, definitely want to feel that feeling again, and you know the new guys on the team. I want them to have the same feeling this year. So we got to get it done. Yeah. We're definitely in a good rhythm right now. We have everybody back and healthy, so that's one thing that's great going into the playoffs. But yeah, like I said, we're ready. Honestly, that's all there needs to be said.